rage.
Can anybody explain what is this guy doing? It's so broken.
Ruination.
This champ is not balanced, guys.
Yep.
This champ is not balanced, guys.
Despair.
Why did you make it so Viego can kill me from full health? I'm stunned the whole time. I was ulted as Jhin and he just walked up and killed me. This is supposed to be my comfort game. Why did you do this?
Ever since his release, the undead menace, Viego, has inspired all of those feelings in solo queue and pro players alike.
He cripples them as well. Weiwei's ulti only onto one member, and look at Beijing, so healthy. He's stolen away the set. Reset after reset after reset. Viego is not a balanced champion.
Despite Riot's attempts to bring the ruined king to heel, the champion has remained a frustration of truly majestic proportions.
Oh, I think he could win this actually. Actually, never mind. Rookie does way too much damage. Wait, what? What the f is Viego, man? That champ is too stupid.
So we had to ask, what's it gonna take to finally bring an end to Viego's tyranny?
And Impact, the big man on campus. He don't go to the party, he is the party. Oh! And evil geniuses get the ace.
Alright folks, before we get into the video, I want to ask you all to please sub to the channel and turn on notifications if you haven't done it yet, because it really does help. We are super close to 2 million subs and you could be the one who gets us there. Okay, so League has no shortage of frustrating champions. Overpowered, underpowered, or just straight up annoying. But when Viego was released in January 2021, the champion was one of the most egregious things Riot had ever put in the game.
Dashy, stunny, stab, hitty, hit, deady, dead, transformy, transform, and then you good. That's what it sort of feels like.
I got the reset here, and then we win. Kill the bard.
I'm going,
Yeah, I already killed the bard.
Okay, nice.
Wait, I get to the Cho'Gath.
He's not.
Oh! Oh, Viego!
Riot really hyped up Viego getting added to the game. He had been in the lore for a while, and he got a whole RPG dedicated to him. 2021 was supposed to be the year of Viego, and it was, just not in the way anyone wanted it to be. See, as soon as Viego dropped, people realized pretty quickly that he was broken.
Oh, good pog off here. Here we go. Go up, queen. Yep, okay. This champion is balanced.
A lot of Viego's bullshit came from his passive, Sovereign's Domination, which lets Viego temporarily possess the dead bodies of his slain enemies. When he does that, he gets a portion of their max health to regen his own, and then can use their items, passives, basic attacks, and non-ultimate abilities against their still living teammates. On top of all of that, Viego gets a free cast of his own ult, Heartbreaker, as well as a movement speed bonus as he's moving towards the opposing team's champions. Viego is also totally invulnerable from everything but turret shots when he's jumping into a body. And he gets healed every single time he does this.
Pretty good, huh?
He can't be CC'd, he can't be stopped, there is no counterplay. It's not hard to see what the issue was. On release, a chimp could literally smash their face into the keyboard and get a 1v5 penta with Viego. And the worst part is, there wasn't really anything the enemy could do about it. Viego literally punished enemies for doing well before dying. Farming up and trying to beat him the way you would any other champion only made him stronger.
But I'll do it. Oh no. Okay, can anybody explain what is this guy doing? It's slammed. It's so broken.
What's worse is that even if Viego has no intention of using the body he takes over, it's still worth it just for the heal and ult resets.
I think TL smash.
Holy shit. PoE?
Oh wait, Huey's not dying.
Huey's not dying, dude.
Why is PoE invincible?
Because he's Viego. Just Viego things, guys.
Right. Yeah, newest champ. What am I saying?
Of course, Sovereign's Domination isn't the only thing Viego does. We already mentioned Heartbreaker, Viego's ult that teleports him to the weakest target in range, dealing damage proportionate to how low on health they were on contact. And used alongside the rest of his kit, Heartbreaker can literally give you a heart attack.
Oh my god, yo. Ow! My god! So my life flashed before me eyes!
Then there's Blade of the Ruined King, which gives him lots and lots of extra damage in fights.
One-year sub reward is a monedita ban. Can't wait for next year, Pepilepsy.
Hawk champion, that's what we like. Good job.
Spectral Maw and Harrowing Path increase Viego's attack and movement speed, provide him with camouflage, and yes, they also let him do even more damage. Combine all of that into one champion, and all of a sudden, the Ruined King was literally ruining games.
Dio porco della Madonna infame, porco Dio, del porco di Dio della Madonna puttana troia, la Madonna figlia di puttana Dio! Merda!
Are you serious, Riot? Wait, so Aatrox can heal 10 by hitting his passive on a minion, but this motherfucker heals 26 per minion hit? No, there's no way. And he has normal health regen? I mean, this can't be right, can it? Let me actually check this. No way, Riot!
It's not too hard to understand why Viego was so broken. It's not just that his numbers were overtuned, it's that his core kit was utterly insane. The combination of his ult and his passive meant that no matter what you did, he always had a chance to randomly win a fight 1v5, even if he was behind. His win rate might not have been insane, but his kit was uninteractive, unfun, and frustrating. So Viego clearly had a few balance issues, but he was still slated to go into pro play in June 2021.
So I do think Viego is very strong. I think that Kraken Slayer and Blade combo makes him insanely powerful. I think in team fights he can be very good too. I don't think they are the bad champions against Viego as well, because they can kite me well. And we don't have any engage. Maybe instead of Lulu we are playing something like Leona. I think that would be much easier to play, basically engage support. But I think Viego will be used in pro play as soon as it is unlocked, because currently it's not in pro play.
Riot tried to deal with his laundry list of problems, nerfing Heartbreaker, decreasing his auto attack range, decreasing base damage, and more. But in addition to the usual list of balance issues that any new League character has, Viego's unique kit meant that it was particularly difficult for devs to intervene. Since he can take over pretty much any other champion in the game, there were a lot of Viego bugs.
He's got infinite stacks.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
But even with all the nerfs and the bug fixes, Viego still took over pro play.
A one kill finally traded back as Closer knocks down the Lee Sin. Can there be anything left to go there? Ult comes in, wants Ignar. Pretty tanky, but finds that second kill. Wants to keep going. Stun now onto Danny. Gets the resets. A triple kill.
It's double TP committed. Aura gets taken out. Oh, the Viego's going to be powerful in this one. If he can keep getting resets, he's going to start to take off. But Whippo's going to get burned down. But no, he's going to turn right back in. He'll take on the way in. Whippo will not die. My God, it's an absolute slaughter.
No way.
Leaping in, Humanoid, he's landing the Shuriken flip, he's gonna pick one off, he's gonna dash through with the ultimate, hasn't even used the Shroud yet, doesn't even need it. The rest of the team now with the follow-up, Broken Blade getting picked off, Kaiser just barely taking down Neon. Oh baby, it's an absolute slaughter.
Patch 11.17 was loaded with even more Viego nerfs, designed to address his absurd mechanics.
I'm not sure why my E did that. I feel like my E is look, why is it not in? They changed Viego E this patch. I noticed it before as well. His E doesn't give you stealth on edges anymore.
Unfortunately, it still wasn't enough.
The Sonic Wave lands, and Closer gets a single kill. Resets it, gets the second. The better Lee Sin has showed up, and he plays for 100 Thieves. A triple kill. The man can do no wrong.
Season 11's meta was defined by Viego. The best players in the world were consistently landing his broken ult and single-handedly winning any fight they were in. On top of that, while he was technically a jungler, he could also play mid and top and do all right there too. Still, in the jungle, he truly reigned supreme.
As now Def dashing forward, does manage to help grab the kill onto one, but the event horizon is in, and now Owner's getting resets. Finds himself a beautiful little combo onto Zeka here as well, as now the flash forward, the last auto. Cool guys don't look at explosions.
Destiny stuck in the river and 100 Thieves beat him down. But now the problem is they're going to trade support for support. Wild Turtle steps out of the way of the root here from the Everfrost. Amadaga drops. Some days here in the middle of everybody. He's going to grab the kill into Power of Evil as Xerxes tries to get away, but FBI has arrived. Closer grabs another as Revenge dashes over the wall, and it's 3 for 2 for 100 Thieves. Closer ain't done yet.
Oh!
Here comes the slam. Here comes the kill.
Fnatic winning the fight for now, but Carzzy has found the resets. He's running out of mana, but it might not matter. Razork, though, coming in, finding the reset. The Viego is clutch. Humanoid is clutch. Fnatic will take the fight.
Now, this isn't all to say that Viego was totally unbeatable. There are holes in his design, especially at lower elos.
Yeah, okay, so my thoughts on Viego. Champ's a pile of hot shit. Like, actually. What the is that kit? Like, what the hell is that kit? Like, the Q is nice for laning phase. It's good poke, and you have good healing. But the W is just poop for laning phase. It does absolutely nothing in terms of lane, I think. Gank setup for it is kind of whack as well. It's against a melee champion, and it still felt impossible to hit because it gets tanked by minions.
While it's not really a problem in pro play, trying to use Viego without understanding how he works in solo queue will render him completely useless.
Most Viego players right now just go right into their ghost without thinking about the consequences. They think that if they just get a reset, it means they'll get to do more, which is not always the case.
Viego Shubo because they refuse to build Blade of the Ruined King. I do not know why they will never rush this item.
Basically, if you can't snowball with Viego, you're extremely squishy. And if you're just starting out and you're not that familiar with League's champion roster, you might literally have no idea what you're doing if you take control of their bodies.
All of the skill expression from Viego comes from knowing how all of the other champions work. And there's so many great Viego players that sort of go under the radar because they turn into like X support unit, right? Like say they turn into Alistair and they get the perfect headbutt pole off. Like you best believe that the majority of, you know, just regular League players don't have that intimate knowledge of how to play every single champion in the game, right? The Viego players need to have that, or at least every champion in the meta.
But again, a strong Viego player is enough to ruin any game.
If there's one thing I've learned about League since I started playing it, is that fuck Viego. Like, Viego is some bullshit.
Viego has been nerfed plenty of times since he came out, and each time the disparity between a low-level Viego and a pro Viego has only gotten more obvious. And he's as frustrating to play against as ever.
So why did you make it so Viego can kill me from full health? I'm stunned the whole time. I was ulted as Jhin and he just walked up and killed me.
Well, you know, when I was making Viego, I thought, you know, one of these days Emily's gonna play against him and I want to have a really bad time. So I made him to counter Jhin. That's the story, actually.
I hate Riot. This is supposed to be my comfort game. Why did you do this?
The community's wild swings between Viego is annoying and the most fun I've had in years put Viego pretty high up on the pick rate list of all available champions, despite his mediocre win rate.
Look at my KDA, I'm 11, 10, and 0. No assists. Either I kill or I die, there's no in between. There's no team play, there's only me.
What an absolute mess of a champion. You thought Mordekaiser caused a lot of problems with the game, but then Viego had more bugs in 1 year than Mordekaiser did in 10.
Over the course of his year of nerfs, Viego's pick rate slowly dipped, but he's starting to trend upwards again. And the reason why seems pretty obvious. It was never about his numbers, one way or the other. It was about his fundamentally broken kit. Because no matter how bad it feels to get 1v5'd by a Viego, being on the winning side of that interaction feels pretty good.
Oh my god. Alright, we did something. I did something, finally. Took long enough.
Viego is the ultimate pick or ban champion. If you give him a chance, the risks are high, but so are the rewards.
Wait! Just a full Viego.
Oh!
Holy shit!
Holy shit! Are you kidding me, man? Contracts actually smurf that fight?
God.
Viego is only going to get more annoying too. New champions are more complicated and powerful than they've ever been, and they're ammo for Viego's passive. Like we said plenty of times, the problem has nothing to do with his base stats. The people who hate Viego simply don't like losing to him, no matter how much fun their opponents are having.
Are you serious? This guy's not the real man. Oh no, I'm having a fun time. Oh no, my fun time. Wait, I'm so good. I'm so good. I'm so good. Dude, I'm so good. Dude, wait. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing.
Maybe Viego will get a rework one day. But until then, he's everything great and horrible about League wrapped up into one champion. He rewards skill, he pisses off your opponents, and if you let him do his thing, there's only one person on the server having a good time.
VTO gets out of range of the Syndra ultimate by some time, manages to trade his life 1-for-1. The Meganar comes back as a stopwatch comes out. Here it's going low, less than 1,000. He's taken out. Inspired needs the resets to break the hearts of all Misfits fans, but Kobe stays alive. The shield bow keeps him up. Finally goes down. Inspired's got the reset. It's a 2v1, looking for another. Razork's in so much trouble. Inspired with the blade of the Ruined King. Viego shuts down Misfits for the ace, the pentakill.
Still somehow get a 1v5 with Piento. What the f is Piento?
It's like a weird mix of Viego and Pimento.
Yeah, exactly. He's a spicy cheese-based champion. That's what everybody was asking for. That's what League needs. It's more cheese-based champions.